Archangel Michael says, a sudden shift is unfolding, hidden deep beneath the surface of your life. Forces you cannot see are surrounding you, fighting to bring you back from the places where your heart was shattered. What you thought was beyond repair is already being delicately restored by hands far greater than your own. There was a darkness that tried to convince you it would always rain, whispering lies to break your spirit. Heavy storms you walked through left invisible bruises that even time refused to heal. But in this very hour, heaven has moved without your permission to pull you out of what once buried you. You were not forgotten in your pain, even when it felt like the world grew silent around your cries. You were seen, every tear you tried to hide, every breath you fought to catch when the sorrow became too thick. Now the tide is changing, and the angels assigned to your destiny are gathering for your rise. Archangel Michael says, your heart was never too broken to be mended, only waiting for the divine moment when restoration would take place. The time has finally come for your healing to be made public, and for those who hurt you to stand in awe at your unexplainable glow. Prepare yourself, because the light that will burst through you will be impossible to ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There is a sudden grace washing over you even now, as you read these words. A force greater than every pain, betrayal, and disappointment you ever endured is hovering over your life like a mighty shield. This shield is not meant to block you from life, but to push you forward into it with more power than before. The cracks in your heart that once leaked sorrow are being sealed by golden threads from heaven itself. You will no longer bleed silently over things that tried to define you but failed. Your tears were currency in the courts of angels, and they have purchased a new chapter that is written in unstoppable joy. You were not left alone to drown, even when the waters reached above your head. The hands of the Almighty pulled you from the invisible currents designed to destroy you and planted your feet on sacred ground. That sacred ground is already trembling beneath you, preparing to birth new life from every broken piece you carried. Type Amen to get blessing 112. There were battles you fought that no one applauded, nights you endured with a smile so that others wouldn't see your breaking. That private pain was not wasted but is now being converted into fuel that will lift you to places others cannot follow. Your enemies will stand confused, wondering how you survived, while heaven will proudly whisper, because I cared for your heart. Archangel Michael says, your heart is more precious to heaven than every gold mine and hidden treasure on earth. The scars you carry were counted one by one, and not a single one was overlooked by the angels assigned to you. Your scars are becoming symbols of power, not weakness, and you are stepping into a season where your very existence will bring healing to others. They will not be able to understand the radiance around you because they did not understand the suffering you endured in silence. The crown being placed on your head was fashioned from the burdens you bore with grace when no one was watching. You will shine not because of anything the world gave you, but because of everything heaven restored inside of you. A massive, quiet celebration is being prepared behind the veil of your ordinary days. In just a little while, the evidence of your breakthrough will spill over so greatly that you will no longer need to explain your story, your glow will tell it for you. Every hidden seed of faith you buried in the dark is about to sprout before the watching eyes of your doubters. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The pain you endured has a deadline, and that deadline is fast approaching. No longer will you be trapped in cycles that repeat the same heartbreak dressed in different clothes. The ancient bondages over your heart are being shattered even now, and pieces of you once lost are flying back into place. Archangel Michael says, this season will not look like your last because your spirit has been upgraded for something entirely new. The weariness you feel is the last stretch before the gates swing open wide in your favor. If you knew the power of the deliverance heading toward you, your heart would race with hope even faster. Angels are standing on either side of the path you are walking now, pouring oil of gladness over the weary places of your soul. Every crack and fracture in your heart is being sealed by divine hands that refuse to let you go. You will not exit this battle limping but dancing, not broken but brilliantly whole. The shadows that haunted you are losing their grip, their voices growing weaker with every step you take forward. You are not moving blindly, you are being led by a power that knows the map of your future better than you know your past. Your feet are being steadied on a rock that cannot be shaken, and soon, you will lift your hands without heaviness. Type Amen to get blessing 555. What others stole from you will be returned sevenfold without you having to chase them down. You were never meant to lose anything permanently, the delay was only to strengthen you for the weight of what's coming. There is a heavy restoration wind blowing toward your life right now. The things life tried to steal, the hope, the peace, the trust, are rushing back into your arms as heaven opens windows of release. What you gave up crying, you will soon hold smiling. What slipped through your fingers before will now cling to you effortlessly because it was ordained to stay. Archangel Michael says, the same hand that allowed the shaking is now releasing the stability. The same seasons that felt like devastation will soon be remembered as the soil that birthed your greatest blooms. Nothing was wasted, and nothing you suffered was in vain. Those who mocked your slow season will regret ever opening their mouths. Those who doubted your rise will be forced to acknowledge the undeniable favor dripping from your life. And you will walk in such peace that you won't even feel the need to remind them, you will be too busy living the answered prayers they never saw coming. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Every silent cry you thought bounced off the ceiling instead watered the seeds of breakthrough under your feet. You cried out at night, but heaven answered in secret, setting chains on fire without you even seeing the flames. Now, the ground beneath you is erupting in favor that cannot be reversed. You are stepping into a season where broken hearts are not just mended but transformed into instruments of healing for others. Your testimony will be a key in the locks of those who think they're stuck in forever darkness. Your laughter will be sweeter than ever because it will carry the echo of chains falling off you. The accusations against you, whether spoken or unspoken, are being dissolved like smoke in the wind. The only voice that matters is roaring on your behalf, and it is declaring you victorious. No more will you be haunted by the need to prove yourself to people who were never assigned to understand you. You will wake up feeling lighter, freer, and more alive than you have in years. Your mornings will no longer carry the dread of yesterday's disappointments but the excitement of fresh miracles. You are no longer surviving, you are beginning to thrive. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The weight you carried for years is being replaced with wings you didn't even realize you had. You are about to soar into dimensions you thought were reserved for others. But heaven whispers to you today, it was always you. There are surprises hidden in the ordinary days ahead that will take your breath away. Places you thought were closed off are suddenly going to swing open so easily that it will feel like a dream. Relationships you thought were dead are going to resurrect with new life, or better ones will take their place. The story you thought was ending is actually about to begin with a fresh new chapter. You are moving from a place of grieving to a place of celebrating, without having to force or fake a thing. The atmosphere around your name is changing, and heaven is writing your next chapter with gold. Archangel Michael says, your resilience has been noticed, and your reward has been commanded. The times you wanted to give up but chose to whisper hope instead were recorded and cherished. Heaven is not slow in responding, it was simply waiting for the stage to be set perfectly. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You were never fighting alone, even when you felt like it. Forces beyond sight have been fighting on your behalf, clearing paths you didn't even know were blocked. Their swords have been drenched in your tears, and their victories are being credited to your account. The healing rushing into your life will not just mend, it will magnify. You will see so clearly what tried to confuse you for so long, and you will marvel at how easily the fog lifts. The answers you prayed for are speeding toward you, wrapped in the arms of angels who refuse to let you down. Everything meant to harm you is turning into the very soil that will nurture your destiny. The rejection, the betrayal, the misunderstanding, they are all being overturned by the hand of the one who called you by name. Nothing that was meant to destroy you will have the last word. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 939. You are exactly where you need to be for the greatest reveal of your life. Stay steady, stay expectant, because what is being built in the unseen is so much greater than what you lost in the seen. Your heart will not just heal, it will become unbreakable. And when it happens, it will happen fast, like rain after a long drought, soaking every dry place in your life. Doors will swing open faster than you can knock, and you will find yourself laughing in rooms you once cried to enter. The celebration prepared for you will make every lonely night worth it. Heaven is rushing to you, not walking, and the fulfillment will overtake you like a sudden wave. Stand ready to receive the flood of healing, joy, and favor that is already gathering around your name. You are loved, chosen, and rising higher than ever before. Archangel Michael says, the heart that survived the fire is the heart that will wear the crown. No more waiting. No more wondering. The time is now. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. The chains that wrapped around your spirit for so long have been snapping one by one in the invisible realm. Every fear, every memory that held you captive, is being dismantled by unseen hands at this very hour. You are not simply recovering, you are transforming. You are being molded into someone that past pain can no longer recognize or reach. Those old battles are losing their power because you are no longer standing on the same battlefield. Your soul has crossed a line that no enemy can redraw. Archangel Michael says, when the final pieces fall into place, you will understand why the delay had to happen. The waiting was not punishment, it was preparation for a blessing that would be too big for the old version of you. You had to outgrow the shallow places to enter the deep waters designed for your soul. The promotion coming to your spirit will echo into every area of your life, relationships, finances, health, and dreams. Everything that once felt cursed will feel kissed by heaven's favor. And you will walk in it naturally, as if you were born for this level of blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The crown of resilience is already being lowered onto your head. The wounds that others laughed at are becoming the very places where oil is being poured. You are about to shock people with your glow, but it will not be to prove anything, it will be because you stayed true even when it hurt. Heaven is preparing a divine reversal so massive that even your enemies will be forced to call you blessed. There are situations turning in your favor without your hand lifting a finger to intervene. Because the divine has decided it is your season, and no one can undo it. The burden you carried was not in vain, it was a setup for explosive breakthroughs. It was never about enduring forever, it was about rising at the right appointed time. That time has reached its fullness. Archangel Michael says, you will now enter doors that others tried to lock. You will sit at tables where your name was once blacklisted. You will reap from fields you didn't even know you had sown into with your silent tears. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. The restoration moving toward you is not partial, it is total. It will reach into places of your life you thought were long dead and forgotten. Dry bones are shaking, stirring, and coming back to life. The laughter of heaven is beginning to resound over your life. You are being celebrated in realms you cannot see yet, but soon you will feel the ripple effects tangibly. Your feet will dance to melodies that only freedom can sing. The rejection that once broke your heart is turning into redirection toward unspeakable favor. The betrayals that wounded you are becoming launchpads that thrust you into realms you never imagined entering. Every weapon formed against your heart is being dismantled. You will no longer spend your nights questioning if you are loved. You are deeply, ferociously loved beyond your comprehension, and that love is rising to wrap you like a shield. You are no longer chasing after broken validation, you are standing firmly in divine adoration. Type Amen to get blessing 1888. Everything about you is shifting into higher alignment. Your relationships will shift, only those meant to nourish your spirit will remain. Your surroundings will shift, only environments that can handle your blessing will house you. Your financial situation will shift, overflow will replace survival. Your health will shift, strength will replace weariness. Your heart will shift, security will replace anxiety. The angels surrounding you are moving rapidly to clear away the last obstacles. The things that tried to chain your heart are losing their grip so fast that you will hardly recognize the life you lived before. Your future is forming faster than your fears can chase it. Archangel Michael says, you are standing under an open heaven, and rain is about to fall. Not rain of sorrow, but rain of favor, rain of renewal, rain of unstoppable breakthrough. Lift your hands because the downpour is closer than your next breath. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The love that once seemed out of reach is now making its way straight to your doorstep. A connection so pure, so divinely timed, is being orchestrated behind the scenes for you. You will be loved with a depth that heals every place where love once betrayed you. Opportunities are being etched with your name on them in rooms you haven't even entered yet. Decisions are being made in your favor where your voice isn't even present. Destiny helpers are gathering, preparing to usher you into the fullness of your calling. The world tried to define you by your past, but heaven defines you by your future. And that future is dripping with more glory than you dared to imagine when you were at your lowest. No more striving, no more proving, no more begging. You are about to see what happens when divine favor steps in and rewrites your entire story. You are about to live a reality that will make even your wildest dreams look small in comparison. Heaven has declared, it is your time. Type Amen to get blessing 2345. There is a restoration taking place at the deepest cellular level of your soul. Things you forgot you lost are being replaced with upgrades so beautiful it will bring tears of joy to your eyes. The emptiness you carried is being filled with endless supply. Doors that were shut in your face are being shattered by unseen hands even as you stand still. You will walk through open spaces where you were once confined to closed quarters. Freedom will not be a wish, it will be your daily walk. The oil being poured over your life is not ordinary, it is sacred. It is marking you as a carrier of peace, joy, and breakthrough for others. You will heal rooms simply by entering them because you carry something from heaven no man can replicate. Archangel Michael says, the fires that once consumed you have forged you into unbreakable steel. The winds that tried to blow you away have only set your wings for greater flight. Everything is now conspiring in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 3000. You are not who you used to be, and the world is about to see it. Your voice will carry more authority. Your steps will leave deeper imprints on every path you tread. Heaven is unlocking blueprints that were designed for your hands alone to build. You are being entrusted with dreams so big they would have crushed the version of you who started this journey. Now you are ready to carry what once would have broken you. Your mind will know peace without struggling to hold on to it. Your heart will know love without fighting for it. Your life will know overflow without exhausting yourself to earn it. Every sacrifice, every silent prayer, every lonely night was weaving together a tapestry more beautiful than you could comprehend. Now, piece by piece, that tapestry is being revealed to you. And it will be more breathtaking than you ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. There is a radiance gathering around you that cannot be stolen, no matter who tries. The glow that is beginning to rise from your spirit is crafted from every unseen victory you fought for in silence. You are stepping into a season where your mere presence will shift entire atmospheres. The divine oil pouring over you is increasing in measure with each passing day. Even as you sit still, breakthrough is rushing like a mighty river to surround you. Doors that require no keys are being opened because your name has been whispered among the angels. Archangel Michael says, you will be seen by the right people at the right time, not a second too early or too late. Divine precision is aligning your steps with opportunities crafted for no one else but you. The spotlight of heaven is being directed onto your life and no force on earth can dim it. The weight of your calling is being matched by the strength being infused into your spirit right now. You are being made ready not just to enter blessing but to carry it with grace. Your story will be so covered in favor that even those who don't believe will have to say, surely, something greater walks with them. Type Amen to get blessing 3666. The people who walked away will wish they stayed. The places that once rejected you will long for your presence. The systems that tried to box you in will collapse under the sheer power of your rising. You are not coming back the same, you are coming back stronger, wiser, purer, and far more radiant than anything this world has ever seen. Every "no" you heard was heaven's hidden "not yet," protecting you for something more breathtaking. And that breathtaking moment is unfolding faster than you realize. There is a crown forming above your head that was purchased by every trial you endured in silence. You earned it in the quiet, and soon it will be placed publicly, not by man, but by divine decree. You will wear this crown effortlessly, not out of pride, but because it fits the shape of your surrendered heart. Heaven is orchestrating a symphony of restoration around your life. Every painful note you once played is being rewritten into a melody so beautiful it will cause even your enemies to pause and wonder. You are not being restored to who you were, you are being upgraded into who you were always meant to become. Type Amen to get blessing 4004. Every unseen seed you planted in faith, every act of kindness that went unnoticed, every choice to forgive instead of retaliate, it is all rushing back to you in an unstoppable harvest. You are not entering a season of addition, you are entering a season of multiplication. Blessings upon blessings are stacking in realms you will soon touch. Your name is being mentioned in rooms your feet haven't entered yet. Your story is being woven into dreams you haven't dared to dream yet. Your life is becoming a beacon for others still wandering in the night. Archangel Michael says, watch how quickly everything flips in your favor. Watch how those who ignored you will have no choice but to recognize the hand of God moving over your life. Watch how every closed door leads to a royal entrance you didn't even know was prepared for you. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are being fast-tracked into fulfillment beyond anything you've imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 4222. The loneliness that plagued your heart is being replaced by divine connections crafted in the mind of God. People of honor, people of purpose, people of genuine heart are being magnetically drawn to your life. You will not have to chase after the right company, they are already being summoned to find you. The tables that once excluded you are crumbling, and new tables are being set with your name etched into the seats. You will feast in places where others said you had no place. You will dine with destiny makers and history shifters. Your heart will no longer be tormented by the almosts and the maybes. Certainty is coming into your life like a rushing wind. Your steps will be ordered with such clarity that confusion will have no place to rest in your mind. What once seemed delayed is now about to arrive suddenly. Not in small, trickling blessings, but in overwhelming waves. Waves so big you will have to gather others to help you carry the abundance. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. The tears you cried in secret are watering a harvest that will shock everyone who ever doubted you. The prayers you whispered when you felt invisible are forming pillars of blessing that will stand for generations after you. You are planting legacy with every step you now take. Your health is being restored beyond what medicine could predict. Your mind is being renewed beyond what therapy could reach. Your soul is being healed beyond what any earthly hand could accomplish. Archangel Michael says, your destiny is not fragile, it is fortified. It is guarded by angels, shielded by grace, and propelled by divine fire. No weapon fashioned against you will ever prosper because your very DNA has been marked by victory. Every defeat you thought would end you has only served to sharpen your crown. Every betrayal you thought would break you has only served to build your throne. Every valley you thought would bury you has only served to water your fields. Type Amen to get blessing 5005. You are the evidence that grace wins. You are the living, breathing proof that what tried to destroy you only made you unstoppable. Your life is becoming a canvas painted by the very hands of heaven. The chains of past identity are shattering even now. You are not your failures. You are not your delays. You are not your losses. You are the chosen one. You are the restored one. You are the crowned and called one. This rising is not just for you, it is for every life connected to yours. You are not just blessed, you are becoming a blessing distributor. Where you once begged for favor, you will now become the one pouring it over others. Type Amen to get blessing 5333. The fire you walked through refined you, not destroyed you. The storm you survived promoted you, not reduced you. The pain you endured crowned you, not crushed you. Every limit that others placed on you is being obliterated by limitless favor. Every lie that was spoken over you is being replaced by divine truth. Every plan that was formed against you is being reversed for your good. Archangel Michael says, it is no longer time to mourn. It is time to dance, to laugh, to rise without fear or hesitation. Your season of ashes is over, the season of beauty has overtaken you. Stand tall. Lift your head. Your redemption is unfolding faster than the speed of light.